Hi guys, in my other video I was showing you how to cook spaghetti squash. So if you don't know how to cook spaghetti squash and you didn't watch my previous videos, please click on this icon right here to watch the video about spaghetti squash. But now I'm going to show you how to cook spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce with ground turkey and vegetables, which goes very well with spaghetti squash. Let's get started. So this is all what we need. First of all, tomato marinara sauce. I'm buying from Trader Joe, and this is tomato basil marinara sauce organic. The only thing about those sauces, they have pretty high level of sodium. Like this one has 440 milligrams of sodium for half cup. But my thing is, if you put a lot of vegetables, meat and everything in it, it's not going to be that bad. And I usually don't add too much extra salt to it, so taste it first and don't add too much salt, especially if you also will use some Parmesan on top, which is already kind of salty. I wouldn't add too much salt to your sauce. And also, I would like to know your opinion. Which marinara sauce are you using? You can, of course, also make your own, but sometimes you don't have that much time to do that. So I'm taking a quicker route and use the one which you can buy. But if you know some good marinara sauces you can buy, maybe with low sodium, please share in the comments below. And my favorite seasonings are the one from Trader Joe. This is 21 seasoning salutaire and South Africa smoked seasoning and maybe some salt, but I'm not going to go heavy on salt because this has already some salt. Also, you will need about a pound of ground turkey. You can even use less if you don't want too much meat in your sauce. And some vegetables. And this is up to you. This is my favorite vegetables, what I like to use in my sauce, and those are zucchini. About 2 small zucchinis, about 6 mushrooms, and also half of the yellow pepper, half of orange pepper. But of course you can use any color of the pepper you want, and you can maybe use whole one. I just like my sauce to be nice and colorful. Also, the other things which are good in this sauce is onions. If you like onions, you can also add some garlic. Also some celery would go well with it. So get creative, but those are ingredients I usually like. Here you have it. Our vegetables are sliced and diced and are ready to go. I love my marinara loaded with veggies, so I usually add a lot of them, but you can use less or more depending on your taste. Now it's time to cook our turkey meat and vegetables. And if you have 2 good pans and you're good in multitasking, you can do them simultaneously, but I'm going to do it step by step. Here you have it. I added some olive oil to the pan and some ground turkey, and I'm going to fry it a little bit. And you want to kind of crumble it up like this. And just twist it around, mix it. You cook it till everything will turn this kind of like grayish color, so it's not pinkish anymore. And I would suggest, instead of leaving it to cook, mix it like this all the time and separate all the turkey meat. It shouldn't take long, probably like maybe 3-4 minutes. At the end, I like to add a little bit of this seasoning. Also, you can add some garlic to it at the beginning to the olive oil before you start to cook the meat. But I don't have garlic today and I don't feel like being garlicky. So I'm just gonna add some seasoning. You can add your favorite seasoning. And you can, I always kind of try to like to add it a little bit to the meat and then some to the sauce. I like my meat seasoned. So it's almost ready. As you see, it's all turned white. Meat is done. Now it's time for veggies, and I add the veggies to the same pan, just added a little bit more olive oil. And these vegetables the cooking time is kind of similar, so I add them all at the same time. And I like to cook my food on high heat, but I'm mixing it all the time so it doesn't get burned. And the vegetables shouldn't take too long. Don't cook them till they are very, very soft, because you're going to put them in marinara sauce, and then you're going to cook marinara sauce as well. So the vegetables doesn't have to be super cooked. Still leave them crispy, maybe 2-3 minutes. And I like to add a little bit of seasoning to the vegetables as well. This seasoning doesn't have salt, so we're good anyway. And now it's time to mix everything together. I put marinara sauce in the pan, and after it warms up, I will add vegetables and meat to it. Here you have it. Add vegetables and meat to your sauce and mix everything well together. As you can see, my sauce came out pretty thick, and this is how I like it. If you don't like very thick sauce, you can add less turkey meat or less vegetables or add more marinara sauce. So it's up to you. Just experiment. And I would leave this simmer on the low heat for about 20 minutes. And also try your sauce, see if it needs some more spices or salt, but don't overdo it, because think that if you put Parmesan on top, which I like to do, it's already salty. So don't overdo with the salt. I feel like my sauce needs a little bit of more salt and spices, so I will add those 3. Also, basil is really good in marinara sauce, but since my sauce already has basil, I'm not going to put more of it. So I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. The sauce has been simmering for about 20 minutes, and I think it's ready to eat. And as you can see, it became a little bit thinner. And here you have a delicious marinara sauce with ground turkey, which I'm having with spaghetti squash and also a little bit Parmesan cheese on top. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please check out my other recipes, and also check me out on ucgym.com, which is social network for fitness lovers, where people who love fitness and health share the tips, also support each other, and you will also find my written recipes there. I will post the link to my page down below in the comments. See you next time. Bye bye.